A 2025 veterinary study uncovered a shocking truth. 98% of dog owners unknowingly harm their dogs every winter. That warm sweater, that cozy heater, they might be doing more harm than good. In this video, you'll discover the winter mistakes 98% of dog owners make. The same ones vets are desperately warning about before it's too late. And at the end, tell me in the comments, how many of these mistakes have you made? Let's get started. Mistake 1. You're overheating them indoors and cooking their organs slowly. You crank up the heat to stay warm. Your house feels cozy. Your dog is panting on the floor. They're not comfortable. They're overheating. Dogs regulate temperature through panting, not sweating. When your home is 75 to 80 degrees Nord, their heart rate increases, blood pressure rises, and organs stress. Chronic overheating causes dehydration, kidney damage, and heart problems that build silently. Small dogs and brachycephalic breeds suffer most. The ideal temperature for dogs is 65 to 70 degrees Celsius. Create cooling zones with tile floors and rooms away from heaters. If they're constantly panting indoors, lower the thermostat. Their organs can't handle chronic heat stress. Comfort for you means suffering for them. Mistake 2. You're letting them sleep directly on heated floors and burning them. Your radiant floor heating feels perfect. Your dog loves lying on warm tiles, but direct, prolonged contact slowly burns their skin. Burns develop over hours, hidden under fur. By the time you notice redness or hair loss, damage is done. Small dogs and puppies burn faster. Elderly dogs don't feel heat building until too late. Burns commonly appear on belly, chest, and inner thighs. Your dog won't move because warmth feels good even while harming them. Place blankets or elevated beds over heated floors. Create barriers between heat and skin. Check their skin weekly for redness or peeling. Heated floors need protection, not direct contact. Mistake 3. You're walking them on frozen ground and destroying their joints. Frozen sidewalks and grass are rock hard from ice. Every step sends shockwaves through your dog's joints. It's like walking on concrete with no cushioning. Their paws, ankles, knees, hips, and spine absorb brutal impact daily. Over weeks, this causes micro-trauma to cartilage and ligaments. Arthritis develops earlier. Joint pain intensifies. You'll notice slowing down, hesitation, or limping. Walk on snow instead of ice for cushioning. Use dog boots for shock absorption. Keep walks shorter. Supplement with indoor exercise. Give joint supplements and massage their legs after walks. Winter walks shouldn't cripple them. Smart choices protect joints. Ignorance destroys them permanently. Mistake 4. You're wiping their paws with hot water and causing painful cracks. Your dog comes inside with icy paws. You wipe them with hot water to warm them quickly. This causes thermal shock that destroys paw pads. Rapid temperature change creates micro tears leading to deep cracks. Days later, their pads split open painfully. Cold paws need gradual warming, not sudden heat. Use room temperature water or dry towels. Let paws warm naturally over 10 to 15 minutes. If using water, make it lukewarm, never hot. Remove ice balls gently between toes. Apply paw balm after every walk to lock in moisture. Cracked paws invite infections. Prevention requires proper technique. Gradual warmth heals. Sudden heat harms permanently. Mistake 5. You're feeding them hot food to warm them up and burning their mouth. You warm their food, which is great, but you serve it immediately without testing temperature. Your hungry dog gulps it down. That food burns their mouth, throat, and esophagus. Dogs don't have human heat tolerance. What feels warm to your finger might be scalding to their tissues. Burns cause pain, difficulty eating, drooling and pawing at face. Severe burns lead to infections and permanent scarring. You won't see internal damage, Always test heated food on your wrist, like testing baby bottles. It should feel barely warm, never hot. Stir thoroughly to eliminate hot spots. Let it cool if needed. Room temperature or slightly warm is safe. Mistake 6. You're throwing snowballs for them and causing ice ball injuries. Your dog loves chasing snowballs. It's adorable, but dangerous. Snowballs pack into hard ice balls with sharp edges that cut gums, tongue, and throat. They swallow large chunks, causing choking or blockages. Extreme cold causes painful brain freeze. Repeated ice consumption drops core temperature, causing hypothermia. Those snowballs contain road salt, antifreeze, pesticides, and animal waste. Your dog ingests contamination with every catch. Symptoms appear hours later: vomiting, seizures, poisoning. Switch to regular balls or toys. Play fetch indoors. Do scent games in snow. Snowball play causes cuts, choking, poisoning, and hypothermia. Choose safer winter games. Their safety matters more than cute videos. Mistake 7. You're leaving their water bowl near the heater and creating bacteria soup. Your dog's water bowl sits near heating vents to prevent freezing. Smart idea, terrible execution. Warm water breeds bacteria, algae, and mold exponentially. By afternoon, it's bacterial soup. Your dog drinks it unknowingly, developing vomiting, diarrhea, and lethargy. You'll think they caught a bug. The real cause is contaminated water you provided. Warm, stagnant water also tastes bad, reducing intake and causing dehydration. Place bowls away from heat sources. Refill with fresh, cool water multiple times daily. Wash bowls with hot soapy water every single day. Use stainless steel, not plastic. Fresh, clean water requires proper location and daily maintenance. Don't let convenience create contamination. Mistake 8. You're dressing them in sweaters that trap moisture and cause skin infections. Snow melts on your dog's sweater. You leave it on indoors to keep them warm. Damp fabric traps moisture against skin, creating perfect conditions for bacterial and fungal infections. Wet fabric plus body heat equals rapid bacteria growth. Skin irritation builds invisibly. Redness, itching, hot spots, fungal growth appearing days later. Dogs also overheat indoors wearing sweaters in heated homes. They can't remove clothing when uncomfortable. Remove sweaters immediately when coming indoors. Check skin underneath for dampness or irritation. Only use sweaters outdoors in genuinely cold weather. Not every dog needs clothing. Damp sweaters do more damage than cold air. Ever will. Mistake 9. You're using ice melt in your driveway and poisoning them daily. You spread ice melt for safety. Your dog walks on it, comes inside, licks their paws. You just dose them with toxic chemicals. Most ice melts contain calcium chloride, sodium chloride, or magnesium chloride, all harmful to dogs. These burn paw pads on contact, causing cracking and bleeding. When ingested through grooming, they cause vomiting, drooling, seizures, kidney damage, and death. Exposure is cumulative. Every walk adds more toxins. Wipe paws before and after outdoor trips with damp cloths. Use pet-safe alternatives like sand or sawdust. Avoid heavily salted sidewalks. Consider dog booties. Store ice melt away from dogs. Your clear driveway shouldn't cost their health. Mistake 10. You're letting them eat snow and ingesting road salt poison. Your dog loves eating snow. You allow it because it seems natural. Snow in urban areas is contaminated with road salt, antifreeze, motor oil, pesticides, and animal waste. Every bite adds toxins to their system. Road salt causes electrolyte imbalances, seizures, and kidney damage. Antifreeze is lethal in tiny amounts. One lick can kill. Symptoms appear hours later: vomiting, stumbling, excessive thirst, collapse. By then, kidneys are failing. Even yard snow may contain fertilizers or weed killers. Stop snow binges. Allow a few bites, then redirect. Bring fresh water on walks. If they obsessively eat snow, consult your vet. Watch for symptoms post-consumption. Snow eating is Russian roulette. Mistake 11. You're skipping paw inspections and missing frostbite until it's too late. Your dog comes inside. You don't check their paws. Hours later, you notice limping and fine pale, hard skin. That's frostbite, and damage is already done. Frostbite happens fast in extreme cold. Paw pads freeze first. Blood flow stops. That tissue dies. Initial signs are subtle: pale color, cold touch, hard texture. As it thaws, tissue turns red, purple, then black. Blistering appears. Dead tissue falls off permanently. Check paws immediately after every outdoor trip. Look for color changes, temperature, and texture. If you see signs, wrap in warm towels and get to an emergency vet. Never rub frostbitten areas. Prevention. Limit outdoor time. Use booties. Apply paw balm. Mistake 12. You're bathing them in winter and causing hypothermia. Your dog is dirty. You bathe them. Their thick coat takes hours to dry completely. Even with blow drying, moisture trapped in undercoat stays damp. That dampness chills them to the bone. You think surface dryness means they're fine. They're not. They're developing hypothermia slowly. Excessive shivering, lethargy, weakness, shallow breathing, pale gums. Small dogs, puppies, and elderly dogs are especially vulnerable. Winter baths also strip natural oils, protecting skin and coat from cold. Unless absolutely necessary, skip winter baths. Spot clean with pet wipes or waterless shampoo. If bathing is unavoidable, use lukewarm water and blow dry completely. Keep them in warm rooms afterward. Never bathe before going outside. Mistake 13. You're leaving car exhaust running in the garage with them inside. You warm your car in the closed garage. Your dog is there with you or waiting in their crate. You're filling that space with carbon monoxide. Dogs breathe faster than humans, inhaling more contaminated air per minute. Carbon monoxide is odorless and invisible. Symptoms appear suddenly: disorientation, vomiting, collapse, seizures, death. Even brief exposure causes organ damage. Survivors have permanent neurological problems. Never run vehicles in enclosed spaces. Open garage doors completely before starting engines. Never leave your dog in a running car. Carbon monoxide builds fast in small spaces. If you must warm the car, do it outside with your dog safely indoors. Convenience isn't worth their life. Mistake 14. You're letting them drink from puddles of melted ice melt. Your dog finds a puddle and drinks from it. That puddle is melted ice melt, a highly concentrated toxic solution. When ice melt sits on pavement and melts, it creates puddles far more concentrated than the original product. Your dog drinks it. Minutes later, they're drooling, vomiting, or acting disoriented. The chemicals attack their stomach lining, esophagus, and kidneys. Severe cases cause seizures and death. Always bring fresh water on walks. Carry a collapsible bowl. Prevent them from drinking any outdoor water source in winter. Puddles, melted snow, standing water, all contaminated. If they drink from a suspicious puddle, watch closely and contact your vet immediately if symptoms appear. Mistake 15. You're allowing them to lie on frozen ground and causing hypothermia. Your dog lies down on frozen ground during walks. You think fur protects them. It doesn't. Cold radiates up from frozen earth, pulling heat from their body faster than they can generate it. Within minutes, core temperature drops. Small dogs, puppies, short-haired breeds, and elderly dogs lose heat fastest. Signs: violent shivering, weakness, lethargy, stumbling, slow heart rate, shallow breathing. As it progresses, shivering stops, meaning their body is giving up. Never let them lie on frozen ground. Keep moving during winter walks. Carry a small blanket for breaks. If outside, provide elevated platforms or insulated mats. If severe hypothermia suspected, see an emergency vet immediately. Frozen ground kills. Mistake 16. You're using space heaters near their bed and causing respiratory damage. You place a space heater near your dog's bed for warmth. Space heaters dry air rapidly, pulling moisture from your dog's respiratory system. They breathe dry, hot air for hours. Nasal passages, throat, and lungs become irritated and inflamed. You'll notice increased coughing, sneezing, or labored breathing. Brachycephalic breeds suffer most with already compromised airways. Some heaters emit fumes or ozone-damaging lungs over time. Your dog can't escape trapped breathing contaminated air all night. Use heaters safely. Keep 6 feet from beds. Use humidifiers to add moisture. Never leave running unsupervised. Provide escape routes. Better yet, use heated dog beds with built-in safety features. Warmth shouldn't cause breathing problems. Mistake 17. You're ignoring dry skin and letting it turn into painful hotspots. Winter air is dry. Heated homes make it worse. Your dog's skin dries out. You see flaking but ignore it because it seems minor. That dry skin itches. Your dog scratches. One small irritation becomes obsession. They lick and scratch the same spot repeatedly. Within 24 hours, that spot becomes a hot spot, raw, oozing, infected skin lesions spreading rapidly. Hot spots are painful. Your dog can't stop messing with them. Bacteria thrive in warm, moist environments. Infection deepens. Address dry skin immediately. Use humidifiers. Add omega-3 fatty acids to diet. Apply pet-safe moisturizing spray. Reduce bath frequency. Brush daily. Check skin weekly. Hot spots require veterinary treatment. They're preventable but agonizing. Mistake 18. You're walking them at the same time daily and setting them up for anxiety. You walk your dog at 6 a.m. every morning like clockwork. Routine seems good, not in winter. Winter weather is unpredictable. Blizzards, ice storms, extreme cold. When you can't walk at usual time, your dog panics. They've built their entire day around that exact schedule. Watch them an hour before, pacing, whining, staring at door, unable to settle. That's anxiety, not excitement. When weather forces you to skip or delay, they fall apart. Vary walk times by 30 to 60 minutes. Different routes, different durations. This teaches flexibility and resilience. If weather is terrible, substitute indoor exercise. Fetch, hide, and seek. Training, puzzle toys. Don't let routine become rigidity. Build resilience now. Mistake 19. You're giving them extra food to keep warm and causing obesity. It's cold. You feed extra food thinking they need more calories to stay warm. They're indoor dogs sleeping on your heated couch. That extra food is pure surplus. Indoor dogs burn fewer calories in winter, not more. They move less, sleep more, play less outside. Over weeks, they gain weight hidden under winter coats. By spring, your dog is overweight. Extra weight stresses joints, hearts, and organs, causing diabetes, arthritis, breathing problems, and shortened lifespan. Measure food exactly. Follow guidelines for ideal weight, not current weight. Reduce portions by 10% if activity decreases. Increase protein quality instead of quantity. Add vegetables for volume without calories. Winter isn't an excuse to overfeed. Mistake 20. You're assuming their thick coat means they don't feel cold. Your dog has thick fur. You think they're fine in freezing weather. They're not. Fur provides insulation, but has limits. Wind cuts through fur. Wet fur loses insulating ability. Extreme cold overwhelms any coat. Small dogs lose heat faster. Puppies can't regulate temperature well. Senior dogs have poor circulation. Short-legged breeds walk through snow reaching their belly, soaking their core. You'll see signs: shivering, lifting paws, whining, trying to turn back, tucked tail, hunched posture. Those are distress signals. Provide proper protection: insulated coats, booties, limit outdoor time, watch for cold stress signs. Don't assume. Observe. Shivering means cold. Bring them inside. Fur isn't armor, it's just insulation. Mistake 21. You're not adjusting their water intake and causing kidney stress. Your home's heat runs constantly, drying out air. Your dog drinks occasionally. You refill when empty. Dry indoor heat pulls moisture from their body faster than they compensate. They're drinking, but not enough. You're not tracking intake. Their urine becomes concentrated. Kidneys work harder. Dehydration builds over weeks. You'll see lethargy, dry gums, sunken eyes, dark urine. By then, kidney stress is happening. Monitor water intake actively. Know how much they drink daily. If it drops, investigate. Offer fresh water multiple times daily. Add water to food. Use fountains to encourage drinking. Place bowls in multiple locations. Winter dehydration is silent but serious. Your dog can't ask for more water. Provide it proactively. Mistake 22. You're letting them sleep near drafty windows and causing joint stiffness. Your dog's bed sits near windows or doors year-round. In winter, that spot becomes a wind tunnel. Cold air seeps through gaps. Your dog sleeps in constant drafts all night. Their body works overtime staying warm instead of resting deeply. You'll notice them sleeping more, but seeming tired, restless nights, seeking warmer spots, stiff joints in mornings. Chronic cold exposure weakens their immune system, making them vulnerable to infections. Move beds away from windows, doors, and exterior walls. Place in warm, draft-free areas. Add extra blankets or heated dog beds. Elevate beds off cold floors. Test the spot yourself. Sit there for 10 minutes. If you feel cold, so do they. Mistake 23. You're using dehumidifiers and drying out their airways. Your home feels damp in winter. You run dehumidifiers constantly. The air becomes extremely dry. Your dog breathes this moisture-depleted air continuously. Their nasal passages, throat, and lungs dry out, becoming irritated and inflamed. You'll notice increased snoring, coughing, or respiratory issues. Dry airways are vulnerable to infections because mucous membranes can't trap bacteria effectively. Small dogs and brachycephalic breeds suffer most. Balance humidity levels at 40–50% using a hygrometer. If using dehumidifiers, run humidifiers in sleeping areas. Provide access to fresh air. Keep water bowls in multiple locations. Dry air damages respiratory health silently. Your dog needs proper humidity for healthy breathing. Balance is key. Too dry causes damage. Monitor levels carefully. Mistake 24. You're storing antifreeze in accessible areas and risking exposure. You change antifreeze and store the jug in your garage. Your dog has access to that area. Antifreeze containers leak. Drips form puddles. That sweet-smelling liquid attracts dogs instantly. Even a few drops taste sweet. They'll lick it eagerly. But ethylene glycol destroys kidneys within hours. Early symptoms look minor: stumbling, excessive thirst, vomiting. By the time you realize, kidneys are failing. Most dogs don't survive. It only takes a tablespoon to kill a medium-sized dog. Store all antifreeze in locked cabinets out of reach. Check for spills religiously. Wipe up every drop immediately. Switch to pet-safe antifreeze with propylene glycol. Winter car maintenance shouldn't cost your dog their life. This mistake is preventable. Mistake 25. You're not cleaning their bedding frequently and creating bacteria breeding grounds. Your dog's bed sits in the same spot all winter. You wash it occasionally. That bedding harbors bacteria. mold, dust mites, and allergens multiplying rapidly in heated homes. Your dog sleeps on contamination for 12–16 hours daily. Their face presses into bacteria. They inhale mold spores. Skin absorbs allergens. You'll notice increased scratching, respiratory issues, skin infections, or unexplained illness. Dirty bedding causes problems you won't connect. Wash dog beds weekly in hot water. Use pet-safe detergent without fragrances or harsh chemicals. Dry completely before use. Vacuum sleeping areas daily. Replace beds showing wear, tears, or permanent staining. Fresh, clean bedding isn't luxury, it's health necessity. Your dog's immune system is constantly fighting contamination in dirty beds. Mistake. 26. You're letting them greet you at the door with wet, cold paws. You come home. Your dog greets you excitedly. Their paws are wet and cold from being outside. They jump on you, furniture, carpets, spreading moisture and contaminants everywhere. Wet paws stay cold longer, chilling their legs and body. They track in road salt, antifreeze residue, pesticides, and bacteria throughout your home. Then they lick those paws, ingesting everything they walked through. Create a paw cleaning station at your entrance. Keep towels and pet-safe wipes ready. Wipe and dry all 4 paws immediately upon entering. Check between toes for ice balls or debris. This 30-second routine prevents illness, contamination, and keeps them warm. Make it a non-negotiable habit every single time they come inside. Mistake 27. You're using rock salt on your property without realizing the danger. You spread rock salt on your own driveway and walkways, thinking it's safe because you're careful. Your dog walks on it multiple times daily. Bathroom breaks, walks, playing outside. Each exposure burns their paw pad slightly. Repeated exposure causes cumulative damage, cracking, bleeding, chemical burns that worsen over weeks. You won't connect their limping to your own rock salt because exposure happened gradually. When they lick their paws, they ingest toxins causing gastrointestinal upset and kidney stress. Switch to pet-safe alternatives immediately. Sand, sawdust, kitty litter for traction. Use calcium magnesium acetate instead of rock salt if you need melting power. Protect your property without poisoning your dog. Your convenience shouldn't cause their pain. Mistake 28. You're not monitoring their outdoor time and missing early cold stress signs. You let your dog out for bathroom breaks. You're inside where it's warm. You're not watching them closely. They're outside longer than necessary because you're distracted. Early cold stress signs appear quickly, shivering, lifting paws alternately, whining at the door, tucked tail, hunched posture, reluctance to move. If you're not watching, you miss these signals. By the time you bring them in, they're already hypothermic or developing frostbite. Set timers for outdoor sessions. Stay outside with them or watch through a window. Know their cold tolerance based on size, age, coat type, and health. Small dogs need only 3 to 5 minutes in extreme cold. Large dogs can handle 10 to 15 minutes maximum. Never leave them unsupervised outside in winter. Before we dive in, take a second to subscribe to the channel. Because your dog can't tell you when something's wrong, but I can help you understand the signs before it's too late. Every week, I share science-backed tips and real advice from veterinarians to keep your dog healthy, happy, and safe. Especially when most owners have no idea what's really harming their pets. So hit that subscribe button now, and let's make sure your best friend gets the care they truly deserve.